What's up, everybody? How goes? Who's all here? Who do we got? We got Sandy. We got Dawn. Hey, Dawn. Long time no see. We got Angel Blue. We got Jacarius. Oh, Laura. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're starting earlier. We got David. Jacarius. DG. Thanks, Angel. So, funny story. Pride was yesterday. And, I did my best to keep this on. To kind of show you guys what it was. Like, there was a bit more on there. Like, I even had eyelashes, y'all. I don't know how girls do it. I don't know. But I told my friend Amber that I would be her art canvas. And so she did my makeup yesterday. And I went out for a Pride looking like a snack. David. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see because, you know, the quality of the webcam and whatnot. But, alright, go shower and go ride your bike. But yeah, it's hard to see. I don't know if I go a little bit closer. But, oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. So I have gems in my, like, at the corners of my eyes as well. So, like, one on each side. You can kind of see the sparkle when I go this way. And I can't really tell because I can't see what I'm showing you this way, but there's one on each. And it looked good. It looked better yesterday, obviously, because, you know, it's a bit smeared now because of sleeping. But yeah. Oh, tell her I said hi, Dawn. But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. I know it's been a kind of a shitty week for a lot of female Americans. It's bullshit, in my opinion. And that's that on that. And trust me, Canadians, we're right there with you, supporting you in any way that we can. Like, we're going back to the Stone Ages over there, y'all. Ridiculous. Thanks, Sandy. So I hope you guys are all doing well. Obviously, it was a lot shorter of a week on GH. We only got 3 episodes. But we also had the daytime Emmys, and we won a few. General Hospital won a few. But yeah, it was pretty weird to have the Emmys on a Saturday. Actually, aren't they usually on Sundays? And obviously I was out for Pride, but Canada looks more and more attractive. I mean, I'm here, so you know. But yeah, it's Did you sleep in your makeup? Damn right I did. I sure did, Angel. But it mostly stayed on. The eyelashes did not stay on. But everything else stayed pretty much intact. But also, I was a bit teary-eyed earlier just because, kind of reminiscing on the day before. Had a lot of good times yesterday with a lot of good friends. And I was just getting all sentimental. So I was a bit teary-eyed, so it kind of, you know, wrecked it a little bit. But yeah, and my friend Amber, she did my makeup. She's never done makeup on anyone other than herself before. So considering, I think she did a pretty good job. Now, honestly, this as good as I look, this is way too high maintenance for me. Like, I'm never gonna like this isn't gonna happen often at all. I usually do rock eyeliner, like just generally. But like not like the rest. Yeah, it was happy tears. It was happy tears, Angel. It was a sentimental, kind of just reminiscing over yesterday. Yeah, there was 2 reruns and 3 new episodes this week for GH, David. I kind of forget like what day, what day were the reruns and whatnot. I think we got Monday, Wednesday, Friday, maybe. Just curious, are you watching the BET Awards? I think they're on, right? But yeah, how have I been? I've been good. It's been a good month overall, honestly. I've got to see a lot of friends. This weekend was crazy between Pride and also one of my friends' bands were playing on Friday as well. Angel, yeah, I don't understand it either. But but yeah, we'll talk about all the wins that we did get. We might as well get into that now. Let me see. I kind of wrote down like all the wins. I think I caught them all. Because I think we got 5, right? But yeah, welcome to the General Hospital Envy General Hospital after show. I can't speak today. I'm a little bit tired, but it was worth it. But yeah, we gotta congratulate the cast and crew for winning the Emmy Awards. First off, Kelly Thiebaud won the Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Female Performance in a Daytime Drama Series. First nomination and first win. I'm so proud. I love Kelly. And she was just so funny. Even on stage, accepting her award. You could tell she was just shocked. And, the fact that her mom was there, was just so sweet. And then the story about her brother saying, "You're not a very good actor" at the start of of her acting career. And now she has this Emmy to rub in his face. I love that she just keeps it real. Was the Daytime Emmys televised? But yeah, it was televised. It was on CBS. So even though I wasn't home, I did record it. Just so I could watch. They should have separated the younger category. I thought they did, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it was good to see City Michaela there, sitting with the cast. I didn't really enjoy Wes Ramsey being there, but also not surprised because Laura Wright's boyfriend. But he didn't go on stage with them when they won the big one, which we'll get into in a minute. But yeah, DG, Nicholas Chavez won the Emmy for Outstanding Younger Performer in a Daytime Drama Series. Also his first nomination and first win, and super well deserved. Super well deserved. I've been impressed with him from the start. And when he first got into the role, I was a little bit somewhat bitter because, in my opinion, the previous actor looked old enough to play the age that he is. But he's been killing it, so I'm really happy. And then we got Jeff Kober, who won for Outstanding Supporting Male Performance in a Daytime Drama Series. Again, I am not that surprised. Jeff's a fantastic actor, and I think he submitted kind of his final showdown with Laura and Curtis, that moment where he was holding Trina and Portia hostage. I think that was what he submitted, so I'm not even remotely surprised. Yeah, I saw that Ron Carlivati won DG, and I mean I don't watch other soaps, so I really don't know. I can't judge, but if he wrote whatever he's on now, like he wrote GH in his last couple of years on GH, then how honestly. I can take Wes Ramsey being Laura's date. I just can't take him as Peter on screen. Yeah. No, I genuinely love Wes Ramsey as a human being. But you know, I get trauma from I just get flashbacks of Peter, y'all. Yeah, it would have been nice if Sydney did win. You're right, Chicarius. I loved Sydney, and I'm so sad that she's not on the show anymore. But, you know, she was nominated, and hopefully she'll, you know, once she's done school, she'll get back into acting and maybe win herself some Emmys in the future. We'll see. You think Cobra is lousy? I liked him. Well, I think the episode that he submitted was really good, though. In my opinion. But yeah, it's couldn't stand Wes's Peter either. Yeah, I think at least among the viewers here, I think we all kind of agreed. Like, if they didn't keep him on for so long, I think we would have been fine. You know what I mean? They just stretched out the story way longer than it needed to. Seen Ron's work on One Life to Live in Days, and she sucks. I mean, I don't doubt you in that sense, TG. Oh, you weren't happy that Nicholas won? I was, you know, but I feel like I don't know what exactly the cutoff time for submitting to like the next year's Emmy is. So I don't know like what he could have submitted. I feel like recently he probably did even better work than whatever he submitted last year. Angel, said, seeing how Jeff Kober is as a person, I say he's a good actor playing Cyrus. Yeah, he seems so like, I don't know, so laid back and reserved in real life. Like, he just seems like a kind man. So I feel like he plays evil quite well. And it was nice to see him on the show this week as well, which we'll get into a little bit later. I mean, we kind of got into it on Wednesday because that was the day the 15,000th episode aired, and we were also reacting to some old school stuff. Emmys was a joke, man. What can you do? What else? Okay, we also won for Outstanding Directing Team for a daytime drama series, and I believe they submitted the Alexis backstory episode for that one. So, like, when we got to see her childhood and what happened between Mikos and her mom, and, you know, when Helena inevitably killed her. I feel like, and I hate to be that guy, but it just seems like GH does these kind of episodes once a year, specifically to submit it into the Emmys. Like, they'll find a reason to throw in an episode like this, and honestly, I bet you anything that next year they're going to submit the 15,000th episode for their Best Daytime, you know, nomination. Yeah, it's those one-off, they always choose the one-off episodes for, like, you know, for like the bigger awards. Although I think, well, speaking of the bigger awards, they won the biggest award for Outstanding Drama Daytime Drama Series. And that episode that they submitted, it wasn't a one-off, it was the episode where Brooklyn and Maxie did the baby switch. So I guess, but I feel like it's been a while since GH has submitted like a normal episode for that that category. But I do think that they're gonna definitely submit the 15,000th episode for directing next year. I think GH should have won. See, I'm always, it's a slippery slope for me to answer in that sense because I don't watch the other soaps. But I will say that, you know how during the Emmys they were kind of showing like sort of the highlight reel for each soap? GH's looked like the worst out of the bunch. Which is sad to say because you know I'm a GH fan, but like, you know, the other reels showed like cool location shoots, big moments, and then like GH, it was kind of just like a mess. Angela, you're surprised Nancy didn't win because she submitted the episode of her going over her life. Yeah, but see, the thing about that is that she really took a back seat in that episode. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she had her moments where she was kind of talking to her younger self, but, you know, there weren't any huge moments for Nancy in that episode. Us GH fans gotta speak the truth. For real. But yeah, oh, also, and I think we talked about, did we talk about this last week? I think we did. But this was the first Emmy award show where they didn't use Faces of the Heart for GH's Emmy win. They played the new one. But because it was so short, they just kept on repeating it over and over and over, and it was so awkward. Like, it was so bad. Oh man, brutal. They need to change that song. But yeah, any more thoughts on like the Emmy wins, you guys, before we get into kind of recapping the show a little bit? I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about, but, you know, we'll get into it a little bit. Oh, and before we do, though, so, I don't know if you guys seen my latest post. So today we started the show at 8. So far, the majority are voting for 7:30 p.m. Mountain time, sorry. So I don't know, I'm just gonna go to my YouTube and see if the thing has changed a bit. But I did see that Laura, it's too early for her. So yeah, I guess it's a tricky situation because, you know, everyone can only watch it certain times a day, and I can't unfortunately cater to everyone. But yeah, so far the vote was kind of leaning towards 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. But that being said, we will keep that poll open, so, you know, as more people kind of see it. I don't know if I can I pin this? Can I pin a post? I don't know how this works. No, I can't. But yeah, it's like 59% was for 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. 29% was 9 p.m. 8:30, no one voted for, and then 8 was 14%. Carrie said, my thoughts about the Emmy win is Kelly deserved that, even though I'm not a fan of Brit. Sandy, you like it early, but I will be here whenever. Yeah, it's a slippery slope. I mean, I think the Wednesday show, most likely I'll keep at 9:30, just because I think a lot of us do work. You know, it's a weekday. Some people aren't off till like, you know, 9 o'clock. Even me, I'm off at like 6, and it does take me time to like get clips ready to watch and, you know, set up my system and everything. So yeah, we'll see. We're kind of experimenting, and, you know, also, if you guys, you know, I think I made you guys aware. End of July, I'm going to Montreal for a month, so yeah, it's gonna be some time off from the show. And then maybe we'll regroup in September and see where everyone's at. And y'all will have to catch me up on GH because I'll be too busy to watch it. I'll probably check out the live threads on Soap Central. If I can't, you know, so I can kind of know what's going on. Just curious, you like it early? Yeah, because most of y'all are like way ahead of me time zone wise. Because, like, usually my time, like, we usually wrap up these live streams, even on Wednesdays, at like 11:30 at night, like my time. And some of y'all, it's like 1:30 in the morning, 12:30, and I'm like, yo, 1:30, I'm in bed usually. But yeah, I don't mind. Like, I kind of like doing it early too, because, you know, when I have a bit more time to kind of unwind, instead of just like being so tired that I'm just gonna kill over and sleep. Jake, you said the time was never inconvenient for me, but I understand people are in later zones. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You know, everyone has different time zones, so I can't, unfortunately, cater to everyone. See where you're at? It's 9:30. Where I'm at, it's 8:30 now. So 9:30 my time is usually when I would start these live streams. So it would be 10:30 where you're at, Jacarius. Usually. Oh, hey, Angel. My friends are performing in Kansas City tonight. They're probably already on by now, I'm sure. But my friends are in your city. And they seem pretty stoked. See, it's 10:30 where you are, Sandy. See, it's already, you know, pretty late where some of y'all are. So, first Sunday. Start of the week is rough. Oh, 7:30 where you are. Wow, you're like an hour early behind me. There we go. Alright, guys. Well, shall we get into the show itself? Let me know if you're ready. $10:30 in your area, David, but anytime on Sunday is okay since you don't work on Mondays. Nice. You don't have that Monday dread. Aw, thanks, Don. It's a night concert. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, hold on. Let me check. I think. Well, I mean, it's a Sunday, so maybe they would have been on a little bit earlier. But from what I can tell, I think Tim. I think Tim like told me it was like. Let me see. Let me check. Jordan is much more bitchy these days. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, it didn't say what time he was on tonight. Well, he posted 3 hours ago. And he was like, tonight in Kansas City at Westport Bowery. LFG as in let's effing go. But yeah. If you want, follow Calling All Captains on Instagram. And there'll probably be like highlights from the concert. Oh man. Alright, so let's get into the show. Alright, so like I said, it was a short week due to the ongoing hearings happening in the US, but we got some juicy stuff regardless. Kevin gets a visit from Esme asking questions about Ryan Chamberlain, you know, for her research paper at PCU. Kevin wasn't too amused, but she kept reminding him that he banned her from seeing him, which he reassures was for her own safety. And at times she was comparing Ryan holding Kevin hostage to when Kevin held Ryan hostage, aka protecting society from him, because he was a literal danger. And Kevin just kind of clapped back and shut her down and was like, if you can't see the difference between what I did and what Ryan did, then you need to change your field of study. Westport. Yeah. Yeah, Westport Bowery. Kansas City, Missouri. I don't trust Esme. Yeah, no one should. But yeah, Esme pries a little harder, asking if someone with Ryan's psychological issues, had kids, if it could be passed on, and talking about how she doesn't know her biological parents and that she feels she may have detachment issues. And Kevin reassures her that she's not like Ryan and leaves to meet up with Laura for dinner. And Felicia and Mac, they happen to be at the same restaurant, and they join Laura and Kevin for a bit. I think Martin was there as well. But Felicia brings up that she had confronted Ryan at GH and that she met his interpreter, and she was like, her name was Esme Prince, and she seemed very odd. And Kevin was pissed. He's like, I gotta be somewhere. And he beelined it straight to Esme and was like, I am ending your internship at Spring Ridge. He was done. And so, you know, Esme's life's gonna be a little bit harder now. I thought it was an Overland Park. I thought it was too, but maybe the venue changed? I'm not too sure. Because I know that happened a couple times where they had to switch venues for whatever reason. Although Tim could have got it wrong. This is just on his, like, you know, his Facebook. Let's see. Let me go to see if Captain's posted it on theirs. Let's see. Let's find out. Calling all captains. Yeah, even Captains is saying Westport Bowery. So maybe they did have a venue change for whatever reason. Ah well, what can you do? I mean, I think like they had to oh. Sorry, I'm having a moment, y'all. Like, I'll clue you guys in a second, but I'm kind of freaking out right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, sorry, y'all. Long story short, I posted clips on my Instagram from Fifi Dobson, Fifi Dobson was headlining Pride yesterday, and Fifi Dobson herself just reposted my story. So I freaked out for a second there. Oh man. There we go. Is the live stream going okay? I'm kind of getting like notifications on OBS. Probably because I got so many things open. Let me shut things down again. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry, that was my freak out moment. But yeah, I think there was a chance that they changed the venue because actually one of the bands got in a bit of a car wreck. They're okay, but I think things had to change a little bit. It's going fine. That's good. All right, good to hear. But yeah, let's continue. So, in an even funnier twist, Spencer has his own game plan to figure out who's Esme's biological parents are, and you know, so he can figure out who she really is. And he wants Victor to help him do it. And I think Victor will agree, but like probably reluctantly, because you could tell even he doesn't really trust Esme. Delilah is fine. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. But yeah, now Laura and Martin were having dinner at the Metrocourt before Kevin got there, and she was sharing her theory with him that Victor was the one that attacked them last year while they were in witness protection, because Jordan found proof that it wasn't Cyrus Renault, and Laura is working to get Victor deported as we speak, which I don't think she'll succeed in, but it'll be, you know, fun scenes regardless, I think, to watch her try. But unfortunately for Laura, Cyrus had another plan in the works for her, mainly a well-orchestrated attack on Laura's tenure as mayor, which is the story that segued the GH 15,000th episode, a milestone like no other. I mean, 15,000 episodes, you guys. Like, this show started before my mom was born. Oh, man. But yeah, we all talked about the 15,000th episode on Wednesday because that's when it aired. So I think generally speaking, we kind of know all of our thoughts and feelings on it. But, so I won't sum it up too much, but basically Cyrus anonymously sent in an opinion piece to the invader, conducted a petition with enough signatures to hold another election to remove her, though we did learn that some of those signatures were definitely signed under false pretenses because Bobby signed the petition and she loves Laura, but she was told that it was a petition to save the whales, so there was some sketchy business going on there. But yeah, they utilized a ton of the cast for the episode as well, which was nice to see. It's always great to see a lot of the cast members on there, and I think that they balanced them out well enough that it still flowed pretty nicely. And then, yeah, a lot of people helped Laura figure out who was behind, the Invader article and the petition. And sure enough, it turned out to be Cyrus. So Jeff Colbert reprised his role for the episode. And she confronted him, but in true Laura fashion, she forgave him. And I think that really moved Cyrus. I mean, I don't think that he found God or religion, to be honest. That's bullshit. But, yeah, he definitely, he was moved by Laura forgiving him for sure. What that'll do to the character from here on out, hard to say. Probably nothing, honestly. Just because it's such a one-off, episode. But, it was a good moment. But yeah, there were 3 things I loved about this 15,000th episode. Number 1, the fact that we were finally, paying tribute to Jeannie Francis. And, it's long past overdue that she got her own, centric episode. Given, like, the legacy that she's had on the show and the amount of years that she's been on the show. Jake, you said not save the whales. Bobby is super passionate about whales, okay? Cyrus told Laura he wasn't the main source, but just the advisor. I don't know if I believe him, though. Sandy, you said you love that scene? Yeah. But yeah, the second thing that I loved about Luke should have been there. I mean, Tony's done with GH. They could have used him in a flashback, though. I feel like the show could have used more flashbacks. But yeah, number 2 is seeing the flashbacks that we did see. They definitely could have used more. But I liked seeing the flashback of Laura and Scott's wedding and seeing Bobby just be super savage towards Laura and made it seem like she was cheating with Scott. But yeah, could have used more. And then thirdly, and we talked about this I think endlessly last week, the fact that they used Faces of the Heart in the background at the beginning of the show and at the end of the show. Like, I just missed that intro song so much. Like, they didn't use it for the intro, they just used it for like the opening monologue that Laura was saying and the closing monologue that Laura was saying as well. yeah. And I think most of y'all loved the 15,000th episode too, right? We were all kind of gushing at little moments here and there. Scott proposing to Liesel, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Scott and Liesel are adorable. I didn't think that she was going to agree to marry him though. Liesel is not that kind of woman. But yeah, it was cute. They did steal the show a little bit. Curious. Yeah, you're happy that Laura had her own episode? Yeah, me too. Jeannie is GH. I will say it until they close my coffin. I love Jeannie Francis. Alright, but let's move on. We'll backtrack a little bit. One thing that happened, I think on the Monday episode, was Trina having to fess up on what happened in that sketchy bar to Portia, Taggart, and Curtis. While Taggart was mad at Trina, to take such a risk, Portia pointed out that she did something that nobody else was able to do for her, which is find out that Esme did actually purchase a burner phone. Like, how sad is it that Joss and Trina, who looked like absolute total idiots at that bar, managed to do what the PCPD, her cop father, and Curtis, the PI that's actually her real father, couldn't find. These two idiotic teenagers, all they did was go into a bar and find a clue that no one else could. So stupid. But Curtis actually tells Trina he would have done the same thing if he were in her position and commended her on a job well done. Poor guy does not realize that that is his daughter. Hippie Gypsy, you love that she said no? Yeah. It's classic Liesel. You know that she ain't gonna get married. No matter how, in love she is. I think Liesel's just a very headstrong woman and I feel like she doesn't believe in, the traditional whatevers. Even me, I kind of have that stance with marriage as well. I don't think we need to put it on paper to announce that we want to spend the rest of our lives with each other. It's all contracts and government stuff anyway. But with that said, if they were to have some kind of ceremony just to brag about their love, I'd love to see that. Curtis gave Trina a thumbs up. Yeah, he sure did. What else do I got here? Oh yeah, let's talk about Cody, guys, because I feel like Friday's episode brought up an interesting development to the character that we're still kind of very much in the dark about. But long story short, Dante was schooling Cody on Britt's history from the things that she did to him and Lulu, from who her father was. And that's because it was actually Dante who Cody got Britt to drop him off at. So yeah, Britt dropped him off at Dante's house, which is why he was with him. But Cody seemed very familiar with Caesar Faison. So much so that I think that he's actually connected to him in some kind of way. Jake, you said, child, everyone at PCPD are idiots. True. So true. But yeah, he seems really familiar with Faison. He seemed very intrigued to learn that Faison was Britt's father. So yeah, there's definitely some kind of connection there. I don't know what it is yet. I don't think that they're related by DNA because they're clearly trying to make Britt and Cody a couple. But I do have a feeling that he probably worked for him because since they kind of established that he likes to do odd jobs here and there, and the fact that he's able to swindle people out of their money, he had to do something for Faison if he's that, if he's that intrigued. And while he was originally trying to avoid going to the hospital and to avoid Britt, the second he found out about her connection to Faison, he suddenly wanted to go to the hospital and wanted Britt to be his doctor specifically. And he kind of brings up Faison to her, and of course, she obviously shuts it down because it's none of his business. I didn't know Britt was that bad, but I just started watching it again. So, yeah, when Britt came on, she was a pretty bad character. Like, she wasn't Faison bad, but, like, you know, she did steal an embryo and try to pass it off as her own baby because she wanted to kind of keep Patrick Drake in her clutches over Sabrina. Let's see. Those government contracts of marriage are important when someone is in the hospital. Yeah, I know, but at the same time, marriage isn't for anyone, or for everyone. Certainly not me. But you can also get, like, there's other, like, paperwork that you can do to have someone be your next of kin, right? David, you said, do you think Cody has Huntington's disease? I don't think so. I mean, that would definitely bring them together if he does, but there, I don't know. Hard to say. Anyways, Stan Britt, yeah. I stand Britt. I mean, she was horrible when she first came on, but they've definitely done a great job at kind of ironing out the wrinkles of her character and kind of giving her character development, especially over the last year. But even a little bit before that, they were kind of making her a likable character. But yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, if you guys, what are your guys' theories on Cody? Like, David, do you think that he could have Huntington's disease? Anyone else have any ideas or theories? Let me know. And y'all, we don't have much more to talk about, by the way. There's like 3 more points. Short week, guys. But yeah, let me know your theories, but I'll continue recapping. We gotta talk about Brad for a second because he knows something's going on with Britt, and she was willing to tell him, just not the second because she doesn't want it to be a rushed conversation at work. But by the end of Friday's episode, she seemed to get cold feet again, and it's kind of sad because, you know, Britt and Brad have always been like friendship goals, and it sucks that she's keeping this from him when it's such an important, you know, thing in her life that she has Huntington's disease. You thought Cody was gonna be Jason? No way. Nuh-uh. Jake, you said Cody gets shadier every day. Yeah, I mean, I think they kind of instantly made us aware that he was going to be shady in some way. Just the way that Dante and Cody have been talking. I think even Dante knows more than what he's been kind of saying. When he dropped out of the sky. Alright, but moving on. We got some Brooklyn and Chase shenanigans on Friday's episode 2. As you guys know, Chase got arrested for punching Link the other week, which can't bode well for his job at the PCPD. And Link, while not planning on pressing any charges after being persuaded by Jordan not to, still wants Chase to lose his job, if only to piss Brooklyn off, probably. I was a little bit worried for Britt for a second because she had ran into Link afterwards, and she was going to agree to work with him if he drops the charges. And I honestly thought Link would just sucker her into a contract and then bring up the fact that he already wasn't going to press charges in the first place. Angel, you said, to me, if you want to be domestic partners, you might as well get married. At least we can still get married in the USA for now. Yeah, the US is going backwards. It's embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys. Dawn, you said he's shady as fuck. Don't trust him. What about Esme? We already talked about Esme. She can't go see Ryan Chamberlain anymore because Kevin ended her internship at Spring Ridge. Yeah, like the second that he found out from Felicia that Esme was acting as Ryan's interpreter, he just went beeline for it and just ended that internship instantly, which is gonna make her life a little bit more complicated since she's trying to work with Ryan to ruin all his enemies, I guess. Let's see. Oh yeah, but going back on Brooklyn, if she were to do that, it probably would have been a better plan than her original one to go to the PCPD and straight up lie to them. That probably would have been way worse. But yeah, we don't know if Chase will actually lose his job or not yet. But it is very, very possible. And if Chase isn't a police officer anymore, then I don't really know. What he'll do next. Maybe he'll become a singer. Angel, you said, did Britt do all those mean things by her own free will, or didn't Obrecht make her do all these things? Oh, like, I don't know if she got her to steal the embryo. I feel like that was Britt's plan. Esme will just blackmail her way back into yeah, she could. You're right, Don. Yeah, you missed it. Yeah, Esme was actually, I think, the first thing we talked about in terms of like the reviewing the show. Like first we talked about the Emmy wins, and then we talked about the show, and I think we kicked things off with Esme. Carrie C said, for me, I felt like that was Britt's plan. Yeah, I think Britt did all that on her own. I think Obrecht helped her, but I don't think Obrecht was the one that made her do it. Because Obrecht wouldn't have even known about like the other embryos, right? So, Ruth, you said you have an idea and the theory that he could be her brother or Faison. See, I don't think that he could be her brother because they're really trying to push for a relationship with those two. But Faison's right-hand man, definitely. Brooklyn made me mad this week. Yeah, Brooklyn's a little bit too, not, what's the word I'm looking for? She's just too fast. She acts fast and thinks later. Yeah, Britt was trying to get Patrick. Yeah, that was all her doing. David, you said Brooklyn wants to help Chase out the same way he was there for her with Bailey. Yeah, but Brooklyn's not the best at, making plans. Like, usually she just makes things worse. Brooklyn needs to re-record her songs like Taylor Swift, but she can't. She can't re-record them because she doesn't have a voice anymore. She can't sing anymore. Didn't Obrecht make Britt seduce Patrick in the beginning? But why though? Like, I feel like we didn't... Like, I feel like Britt was dating Patrick before Obrecht even was established as her mom, right? Because Britt got there pretty much the same time as Sabrina got there. And then Obrecht came in like several months later as like a random person. Like, there was no actual proof that like Britt was her mom until like a long time after. She needs to stay away from Link. Yeah, for real. I just hope Brooklyn doesn't ask Sunny to put a hit out on Link. I mean, she might. I don't think he'll do it, though. Britt was so mean to Emma. Yeah, she really was. Hire the Brooklyn that could sing or her vocal cords heal. Yeah, no kidding. Britt came on when Jason was still there. I watched GH back when Ava was sleeping with Carly's son. Wild times. Have you ever been to the US? Yes, I have. I have cousins in Florida, and I've been to California, and I've been to New Orleans, and Freeport, Bahamas. Let's see. Okay, so kind of the last point, well, second to last point, the biggest plot on Friday's episode was the ELQ shares meeting. I ain't even gonna spend a whole lot of time on this though, because it played out exactly like I thought it would, which is annoying. It ended up with Ned voting to keep Valentine in as CEO, Lucy being the tiebreaker vote and using it for Valentine as well. I saw that coming from a mile away, and like even during the episode, they were so heavy-handed on Carly excitingly planning her life from here on out with her investment into ELQ and making risky decisions that are now going to bite her in the ass big time. Because the first thing Valentine said as soon as he was kept as CEO is that the merger between ELQ and Aurora is not gonna happen. So, like, Carly's screwed because she sold her half of the Metrocourt to some random company, and she was like, you know, I'm just gonna buy it back as soon as we get the money from like this, you know, and this new arrangement in ELQ and Aurora. So, Carly gonna be broke. Oh my God. Carly's gonna lose the shirt off her back. But again, seeing that coming from a mile away. And then during all of that as well, Willow fainted on the steps, caught herself, and Lucy might have noticed because she was walking out and talking to Martin on the phone when Willow was kind of collecting herself, but clearly something is wrong with Willow's health, and most likely it's going to segue into her eventually finding out that Nina is her mom. Ooh, sorry, I'm catching up on your comments. To be honest, I didn't know that Jason was going to leave the first time in 2012. Yeah, but he wanted to. Steve Burton wanted to leave. When I was watching GH one day in 2013, and said, "Where's Jason?" Yeah. Yep. Angel, he said, wasn't it revealed that Obrecht told Britt to seduce Patrick? Obrecht was keeping Robin, right? But Britt didn't know about that. I mean, that could be true. It's just been ages since I've thought about that story, honestly. Sandy, you said, what if Nina was the one that bought the Metrocourt? I don't think she did, though, because like, Carly named the company that bought it, right? Because Olivia had a comment that was like, you sold it to that? But yeah, Carly was stupid to sell her half of the Metrocourt for sure. Carly might as well get Sunny's help. I don't think she'd have, I don't think she would do that. She's already lost her dignity with this venture. Jake, you said she's dying and she needs a donor implant from Mommy Nina. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if she's dying, but she clearly has some kind of life-threatening thing that will probably require Nina to help her daughter out. Who's behind that company? Oh, they haven't mentioned that yet. Like, they made it seem like it was some obscure, company that would probably make the Metrocourt fall apart. But yeah, watch that company be owned by Valentine or something. Oh. See, Don, you said it's a shell company owned by Selena Wu, and David, you think Selena owns the company. So, hey, I mean, that would be an interesting way to kind of bring her in. And I love me some Selena Wu, you guys. But yeah, that would be an interesting twist for sure if that's the case. But yeah, looking at my notes, that's literally all I wrote. Like I said, not a whole lot of stuff happened GH this week just because of the trials happening on TV, or the hearings, sorry. Nina and Sunny could be that company. I don't know, because I think we would have seen them planning a company already. And I think Carly would have figured out that Nina and Sunny own that company. But yeah, I won't mind if it's Ms. Wu either. They gotta put Selena out there more among the cast, for sure. At this point, I pray for everyone's downfall. I mean, honestly, yeah. There's so many characters that are deserving of a downfall right now. Some of these characters are absolute messes. Alright, Jakari, you about to go? Gonna finish watching TV? Oh yeah, you were watching the BET Awards, right? I think my mom recorded them, so I might watch later. But yeah, that's all she wrote for GH, guys. Is there anything else you want to talk about before I end the stream? We will be back Wednesday for the GH MV Reacts. I don't know if we'll watch more of the Asian Quarter, or if we'll just kind of move on. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll wing it. Let's see. Alright, guys. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. Oh, you subscribed? Thanks, Hippie Gypsy. Appreciate it. I'm live on Sundays and Wednesdays. Sundays, we're still semi-working on the time that I start. Ruthie said, I think she's pregnant. I hope she's not pregnant. I don't want to sit through another pregnancy, but you could be right. Dawn, you said, Mom and I send our love and see you again streaming real soon. Yes, absolutely. Mwah! Appreciate it, guys. But yeah, I will catch you guys next time. If you liked this video. Oh, Angel, they think, Ruth thinks that Willow might be pregnant. I guess it's possible, but she's been fainting for a couple months now, right? Yeah, guys, hit the big old thumbs up, subscribe if you want to. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I mean, we're going to try to aim for, I guess, 7:30 next Sunday for the Sunday shows. Wednesday, we're going to stick to the 7:30 Mountain Time, 9:30 Mountain Time on Wednesdays for the reactions, just because it's a bit more chill. We're just watching clips, right? But yeah, good night all. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope that you guys have a great week ahead. And I know there's a lot of BS happening in the States right now. Just, I don't even have words. It's just crazy to me. But, hang in there. We don't want to go backwards in time because it's 2022 and people need to get out of the, dinosaur era. Angel, you said let it be something else, right? Anything else. It's not even so much Willow being pregnant, just anyone being pregnant at this point. I don't want to see it. I feel like we see a pregnancy every year. I'm tired of it. We never see the babies afterwards anyway, unless it's Wiley. I don't even remember the last time we've seen James or Georgie. Alright guys, but yeah. Bye. Have a good night, everyone. Catch you guys next time.